these are some of the major regex functions we are going to be looking at in Python. Now, first of all, you're going to have to use a Python compiler. I'll be using the online version. Now, you're going to have to import a library called Re. This has all the regex functions in Python. So let's start. First of all, I want to match a set of characters. Here, as you can see, I've used the match function from the Re library. Now what this does is it will match for C in the first character of this set of string. Now if I run this code, it's going to print none because the first character doesn't match C. If I use A now and run it again, then it will match it as well as show the object that has been matched. Now, if you want, you can use the bool function. So let's say print, then bool, and if you run this, it will print true because it's matched. Now let's see another function called Findall. Here it will try to match ABCD with all the characters in this string, and it will return, let's run it, and it will print the two matching characters that have been found. Now what if I wanted to match only one character, only one string? Using the re.search function, you can match only one single string. Now let's say I want to split up a string. So we'll use the re.split function. Here, if I use the re.split function and type in \s, it will split all the characters after a new space. So let's run the code. As you can see, every single word has been split up. Now, what if I wanted to split the strings before the character A? I'll simply replace the \s with A and run the code. Now it gets split up after every A character. Now what if I wanted to substitute characters? So I'll use the re.sub function. Here, if I wanted to replace the characters of A with a Z character, I'll simply type in Z and then run the code, and then all the characters with A will be replaced by Z. If I remove these brackets, it's going to be just Z, as you can see here. Now let's take a string, and in the string I have a sentence and I want to use regex with it. Now let's say, for example, I want John has 6 cats and Susan has 3 dogs and Mike has 8 fishes. So what I'm gonna do is use the Findall function. You simply input the regex that you want. Here, firstly, it's going to get the characters John, and then the character has, and then the digits, and then the animal names. So if I run this code, I have to print this first. As you can see, They have all been separated into separate lists. Now, what if I wanted to find just the people's names? So just John and just Susan and Mike. So I'll just put this one inside the bracket, and then if I run the code, it will print just the names. Now what if I wanted to just print the animal names? So I'm just gonna remove the brackets and put the brackets inside this one, and then if I run the code, it will just print the animal names. Now what if I wanted to separate all this in different groups? So what you'll do is use a simple for loop. So let's put this string inside a variable called li, and let's print the li. Nothing's changed. Now what if I add a for loop? As you can see, all the sentences have been separated. Now what if I wanted to separate each of the data types? So what you'll do is simply put each of these inside brackets. And then if you run the code, they have all been separated into different data types. Now what if I wanted to print just one data type? So let's say I want to print the animal names. So now you'll use another for loop. Here, as you can see, the number 2 is the third index in the array, which are all the animal names. And all of them will be printed separately with this for loop. So that's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel.